We are back with Mr. T.J. Miller.
Hi.
This is T.J. Miller. TJ's in a lot of movies. So you have a bunch of stuff coming out in the next few months. You have Gulliver's Travel. You have Yogi Bear, which I actually just saw the trailer. It doesn't look terrible. I heard Justin Timberlake was doing the voice, and I was like, uh-oh. And then I heard it, and I was like...
Boo. He does a pretty good Boo impersonation. And then I'm in Unstoppable, which is a Denzel Washington movie that comes out in November.
Really? What's that about?
There's a train. It's out of control. That's partly my fault.
It's a train. What's unstoppable?
Who's going to stop it? Denzel Washington.
And you're the reason for the train being out?
I'm part of the reason, yeah.
That's cool. I haven't seen... Who's directing that movie?
Tony Scott.
Really? So that's actually...
It's no joke. Yeah, the trailer is online. You guys can see the trailer.
Really?
Yeah.
So, also, I don't think we plugged this yet. Go to tjmillerdoesnothave.website.com.
Yes, and please follow me at @nottjmiller on Twitter.
Is this your way of not attracting people?
No, there was another person named TJ.
Really?
And somebody else at tjmiller.com. Oh, it's a more common name than you would think.
Did you try buying it? Did you go down that road?
Yeah, they wanted $2,000 in the early 2000s, and I was like, you know what? How about no?
Just out of principle.
Yeah, I was like, $2,000? Who are you? What are you using it for? So it's great, though, because unbeknownst to me at the time, I'm just trying to work on some pizza here. Unbeknownst to me at the time, Google would come out and make actual URLs very unimportant. So now people just Google TJ Miller and whatever your website is comes up. So it doesn't matter anyway. So fuck that guy. Fuck you, TJ Miller in Southern California web developer.
So now you have all these movies coming out. What do you have any nightmare experiences on set? Is there anybody that's pissed you off so far yet?
Yeah, the girl from She's Out of My League is a real difficult person, yeah. But everybody else, I'm really lucky. Most directors I've been with and most actors have been really cool. I'm doing My Idiot Brother with Paul Rudd right now, and he's like a really cool, laid-back guy. But we didn't really hit it off that much.
Really?
Yeah. But Ethan Suplee is one of my favorite people, the guy who's in Unstoppable with me. He's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I really like Anna Faris also, from Yogi.
Oh, yeah, she's in Yogi. He's also from My Name is Earl. He seems really cool. Paul Rudd.
He's the best.
The thing that amazed me about Paul Rudd, because I was flipping through channels and I ran by Clueless, the guy hasn't aged. And it's scaring me. It scares the hell out of me. I saw him with a beard on the set of My Idiot Brother.
Yeah,
I thought he still looks young under the beard.
I thought about that a lot myself. Like, it's bizarre. He's a young-looking dude, and he was in Clueless, and that was, what, 10 years ago or something?
15.
Wow.
15 years ago.
How old is he, do you know?
He's got to be, I think he's in like 39 or... I can't even say 40. He doesn't look... He's
got like a 5-year-old son, so...
But it looks like, from the shots I've seen, it looks like it's going to be... From what I've read about the movie, it looks like it's going to be hysterical.
Yeah.
And then you got Yogi Bear, Unstoppable. Unstoppable, I can't believe I haven't heard of. I actually need to check it out now. Anytime Denzel Washington's on the train, I'm interested.
Me too, that's right.
Fourth movie on a train, I want to see it.
Get on the train. It is. He did Book of Eli, but before that was Pelham 123, so he's really on a train kick with Tony Scott.
Because with the technology today, you say something, 2 seconds later they have it lined up with a clip of somebody else saying it. Have you ever had an experience with that? With stolen material or? No.
This dude that was doing a show recently, he did a joke that was really similar to mine, but he didn't steal it. I never have had anyone steal my material. I've stolen a lot of Carlos Mencia's material.
Which is understandable.
It's fine. That's fine.
Carlos Mencia, you need at least 10 wetback pills in every set.
Yeah, this really funny comment from Jimmy Dore was talking about Mencia and how he had a joke where he's like, if you're working at McDonald's and you're over 40, you're retarded. And Jimmy said something akin, to the effect of, well, comedy is supposed to take people who are in positions of power and bring them down a notch. He's like, so I'm really glad Carlos Mencia is really sticking into those over 30-year-old McDonald's employees. They really deserve it. Finally. Finally, they're getting what they deserve.
And he got a TV
So
show
bad.
out of it. That blows my mind. He got 3 seasons on Comedy Central.
He is the worst of all time. Maybe his TV show is so awful. It was like Dimitri Martin. Only Dimitri Martin's kind of a funny stand-up, but the sketch comedy that I saw, I didn't see a lot of the show, but that I saw in his show was so awful. I couldn't even believe it.
Is there anybody that you want to work with now that film or comedy?
Excuse me, I'm sick of that question. Sick of hearing that question.
You know what? I have to ask it. I have to. It's one of the bigger questions for the show.
Yeah. No,
Who do you want to work with? Very original.
I'd like to work with Anna Faris again in a movie that's not a talking bear comedy. And I like
Kid friendly. What are you gonna do?
I like Baruchel. I'd do something with him again. I've done 2 movies with him. And I like Michael Cera a lot. I think he's pretty funny. And Jesse Eisenberg just got the lead in this movie that I was up for, called 30 Minutes or Less, which I think will be really funny. I think he's really funny too.
Jesse Eisenberg.
And then I'm attached to a movie with Jason Schwartzman that Jay Roach is producing, and I really hope that gets made. I don't know if it will, but I think he's great. And he would be... I'm interested in working with comedians who are very different energy than I am, and that makes for more dynamic comedy on the silver screen.
Look at the lingo. He has the
So,
lingo. And I said attached. That was my favorite. I'm attached. I see that.
I'm attached to that.
What does attached mean?
Just means it's physically on my person at all times. No, I am... The part is mine if the movie gets made.
Okay.
For that, and then I'm attached to something with one Tracy Morgan.
Really? Did you see
Really
the
fun.
which club was it? The club had to send out an email to the ticket buyers of the Tracy Morgan gig he was doing. They sent out an email saying if you want a refund, we'll give you a deadline for a refund. We're letting you know his stand-up is disgusting. I was just reading this. Like we are letting you know if you're expecting 30 Rock Tracy Morgan, you're out of your mind, and you could get a refund right now.
Yeah, his stand-up, he met my mother once, and he's like, "You're lucky, you got family coming to support you." I never had that. And my mother was like, "I'll come and watch your shows," just trying to be nice. And he's like, "You don't want to do that. I'll talk about rim jobs and eating butthole." I was like, "All right, mother, this is Tracy."
This is Tracy, very friendly.
Tracy, this is my mother, Leslie.
Yeah. We'll be back to close off with TJ Miller, who's actually gonna. I guess we should plug more shows. He's gonna be at Gotham the 19th or the 20th.
On the, I think the 20th, 21st, maybe 22nd, and that's it. Come see that.
TJ Miller does not have a website.com.
Follow me on Twitter at @NotTJMiller,
And
please buy a ticket to see Yogi Bear, even if you don't want it.
you do want it. You want it. It's Yogi Bear.
It's Yogi.
We'll be back in a second. We are here with TJ Miller.
Hi.
TJ Miller does not have a website.com, and he will be signing the unnamed Board of Embarrassment.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with these two. I don't know what kind of star to put. Is this pizza to the third?
Yeah, R.G. Daniels was being creative because it's comics
Weird
cubed.
guy. Ah, very funny.
What else? We have Gotham coming up the 20th, 21st. Yeah. Get tickets at GothamComedyClub.com and check out all 35 of his movies that'll be out in the next year.
Not quite 35.
By then
But I've got to be some sort of symbol.
we don't have a cross up there. No comics have drawn a penis, but I assume a newer comic to do that.
Huh.
They're big on the penis jokes. This is exciting. We don't know what it's going to be. Oh, it's an eyeball with a crown on it. Or just a crown.
Just an eye with a jester hat on.
And we have to thank TJ Miller for coming by today.
Thank you so much, and thank you for putting up the set.
No problem, just for you. And not TJ Miller on Twitter. Check him out.
Thanks, guys. Friendship.